Oh boy.
This is
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
actually.
I wish they had like a TV in here though. That way we can like
Yeah.
like feedbacks what we're like what it looks like to the viewer, and then as
Exactly.
well as the time.
Yeah. See how you're looking like on
Yeah,
camera, because I know like
exactly.
that's
And like board position, and like make sure nothing's sticking out over the edge, and make sure your hands
yeah
in view. And all that. So,
yeah.
maybe a couple times.
Oh yeah.
So I heard you're doing well.
Yeah. Surprisingly, there's been I think this is like week. I think before this there was like 3 weeks of just like really poor showings of this deck. So I'm happy. I'm happy to have a good night with this.
Would you like to split?
I'd be happy to. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, just
Play it out, but like,
relaxed. Yeah,
but yeah, no, I'm happy with the prize split. So
perfect. I'm gonna assume you're blue.
yeah, that's a fair assumption.
I know you like Merfolk.
Oh yeah. And would you like odds or evens for the play slash draw?
I'll say odd.
Odd.
I regret this choice.
It is a 2.
Okay,
So I will be on the play most likely then.
sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, like I'm normally a loud person, but hopefully it's.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I assume that's the microphone, but
I'm assuming so, and I think it's a fairly standard like good mic,
like recording mic, yeah.
recording streaming mic.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
And I'm just a little ways away from the microphone, so I don't know like
What picks up, what
how-
doesn't.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I know my friends have always complained to me that whenever I'm in like a voice call with them, they always say like you're very quiet, but like we don't hear you for certain
Yeah.
things, especially like when we're playing League. Like
Oh my god, yeah.
I'll try to be like, hey, there's somebody in the river here.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell them, and they're like, you're so quiet. I'm like, okay, one, I live in an apartment. Like, I don't want to,
I
like,
can't yell, yeah.
I don't want to yell too loudly and, like, annoy my neighbors.
Yeah, no.
And I think my one friend, like, nailed on the head. He's like, you don't have a lot of bass to your voice when you're speaking in voice calls. And that's why. So, like, you have, like, it's 4 guys all screaming, all with deeper voices than me.
Yeah, no.
And then there's me trying to, like, cut through it all. So,
yeah, no, I see it.
there you go.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. And
Let's see here. 5, 6, and 7. I'm happy with this hand.
me too. I'll keep.
All right. I'll start off with an island for a Rishidan dock hand.
Yep.
And I will pass the turn over to you.
Okay. I'll keep. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play Urza's Mine.
Yep.
Add a colorless, and I'll play Expedition now.
Yep, sounds good.
Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
Cavern of Souls, naming Merfolk.
Yep.
Just thinking here.
Of course. Take your time.
Okay. I'll cast a Lord of Atlantis.
Sure.
Buffing the dock hand, so I will attack for 2. 18. And then I will pass the turn over to you.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yep.
Urza's Tower.
Yep.
I will pass the turn.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep, draw.
Yep.
I'll play a Minamo School at Water's Edge.
Yep.
As my land for turn.
That untaps a legendary target creature.
Yeah, if I pay a blue mana. So blue, tap it, untap target
Yeah,
legendary.
legendary.
Permanent, funnily enough, actually. So I can
Untap itself.
technically yes. So
Pay a blue. Yeah.
yeah. Combat.
Yeah.
We will attack for 4.
I'll take 4.
14. Second main. I would like to cast a Tide Shaper, paying its kicker cost.
Yep.
I will target the Urza's Tower, turning it into an island.
Yeah, I have an island.
And then I will pass the turn over to you.
Does it make just this one or all Urza's Towers?
Just that one. So as long as I control this Tide Shaper, that
That's
Urza's Tower
okay.
is an island, yeah. So,
Crag Expedition now.
yeah.
I'll find another Urza's Tower.
Yep. Sounds good, but annoying.
Yeah, well, I feel like this is an egregiously bad matchup for me. We'll have to see though.
I think it depends too on like what board wipes you find early on.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, and when it comes to pressure as well, like,
Yeah.
I mean, you are on play, which kind of makes my life a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So.
Untap, upkeep.
Yep.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play this Urza's Tower, so I'll keep this one off to the side, just to distinguish that it's an island.
Yep.
The Tron lands will be put together.
Yep, sounds good.
I'll play another Expedition map.
Yep.
And I will crack it right away.
Yep. So get you your last Tron piece.
Yep.
And then I am scared.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw.
Yep.
We'll cast a Master of the Pearl Trident.
Sure.
Move to the beginning of combat.
Okay.
I will attack with both the Lord of Atlantis and the Tide Shaper, so that will be a total of 7 damage.
Yeah.
Putting you at 7.
Wait, 7? Oh yeah. Does one of them buff? So...
Yeah, both of these give other Merfolk +1/+1. This one does not give itself +1/+1 though.
This doesn't. And
Yeah.
This doesn't either though. This is other Mofo.
Yeah, both of them say other Merfolk. This is just an older text on the card, so it says all Merfolk, but it doesn't count itself.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Yeah, and this one gets +1/+1 as long as you control an island. Yeah,
of course.
So.
Yeah.
I will pass the turn over to you. On your upkeep, I will use Rishiden's ability, and I will tap down the tower that is not an island.
Draw.
Yep.
I'll play Urza's Power Plant.
Yep.
So Tron's online now. He's
Yep.
now tapped for 2 and taps for 3. Tap for 1, sorry, just
Yeah.
for the island, but would be 3 if it was an island.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to begin with a 1 ring.
You have a 1 ring.
Trigger, I gain protection until my next turn.
Yep.
With the island.
Mm-hmm.
I like to cast Max Sphere.
Yep.
And I will pass the turn.
I will untap. Upkeep, draw.
Yep.
You have protection from everything until the beginning of your next turn.
Correct.
So no point in attacking.
I mean, you could if you want to.
And I like to turn creatures sideways.
Sideways, yeah.
Yeah. I think I just passed the turn here.
Cards in hand?
4 cards in hand.
Just let me think for a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. I'll draw a card.
Yep.
Okay. Untap?
Yep. On your upkeep, I will tap down the tower.
Yep. And I take 1 from the 1 ring because it has a counter on it now. May I borrow a die?
Oh yeah, of course.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's an island. That's tapped. Whatever predicament is, you see. Draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
Green.
Yep.
Angel Stearns.
Storms away.
Look at the top 5. Mm.
Yep. What's the card, sorry?
Oh, I'll take Working Whale.
Working Whale. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
It's all good.
That's you can make an Eldrazi Scion, give
Yeah.
a creature +3/-3, or counter a sorcery spell.
So I can exile a creature with power or toughness 1 or less.
Okay.
Counter a sorcery spell, or create a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion token that has sacrificed a creature, add a colorless.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen that one.
No, it's all good. Yeah, it's just coming back now. I'll play a Force as my land for turn.
Yep.
Livingstone. That's the turn.
Yep. Untap.
Yep.
I'll keep draw.
Oh, sorry, I have to discard hand side.
Oh, yep. No worries.
Discard relic.
Okay. Move to the beginning of combat.
Of course.
8. Oh no, sorry. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Working Whale. Make a 1/1.
Okay. They all have Island Walk.
Oh, good game.
Good game. So.
Sorry, I forgot they all had Iron Walk.
Yeah, no, it's something I've noticed that because there's not as many Merfolk players around as there used to be. People are a little bit. I've noticed I've had to remind a lot of people.
Yeah.
Island Walk.
Yeah, no, that totally caught me off guard.
So.
I'll like to be on the play for game 2.
Yeah, sounds good. Just. Yeah.
I wonder if the camera could see in this spot right here.
I feel like it must because like he was
Yeah.
saying that the playmats are used as like markers in general.
Yeah, but it's because I keep my phone right here. I just don't
Yeah.
know if the camera can see the.
My guess is it would be because it looks like this section, like the sheet over there, is for CDH lists or CDH pods, I guess, that were over here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is kind of funny that they only have like the 2 face cams.
Right, yeah.
Like with a face cam for the player here and here. You guys over here, we'll
No
see you
face cam.
playing, but
Yeah,
nah, you're not camera worthy.
Yeah, I wish they had like a camera like one right over here and one right over here. And
Yeah.
That way you get like a full top down.
Yeah, and then you stitch it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, there might be a way to maybe like change the lens on a little bit as well.
True.
So,
I wonder if they're gonna leave this in.
I
All
don't know.
this other extra we're talking over.
the banter. I don't
Yeah.
know. That was like one thing I kind of forgot that podcasts will go through. It's like they go through that editing phase because I was listening to one and they're like, we've talked for 2 hours now about like one chapter of a book. And it's like, yeah, I kind of forgot about that. And this is a 30-minute podcast. A lot of stuff hit the floor. So.
You plan on playing on the Saturday event at HFX?
Is that this Saturday or the 7th?
It's the first Saturday in January, I believe.
Okay. Not right now. I don't think so. So just too much other stuff going on.
Oh, no.
So
I understand.
yeah, and yeah. So how about yourself?
I hope to play. I didn't realize that it was on the Saturday or whatever. Like, I always try to look ahead to try to plan ahead, but for whatever reason, like, they didn't have their calendar updated into the next year.
Yeah.
So I only learned about it fairly recently, which didn't give me enough time to book it off for work.
Oh, shit.
So
Yeah.
I'm only going if I can hopefully find someone to swap the shift with me
Yeah.
so I can have it off. So.
Oh. Most of the times, like for me, just the Saturdays like is our best time for like my partner and I to get our grocery shopping done and like any sort of like running around tasks done.
Of course.
So normally if I go to a tournament on Saturdays, it's because he's working that day, so it just works out better for like my timing.
Of course.
So
yeah. Well, we'll be on the play, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Same to you. How you feeling?
Oh boy. I'll give it a shot.
I'll keep this one as well.
I'll play an Urza's Power Plant and pass the turn.
Yep. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play an island for turn, and I will pass it over to you.
Yep. Upkeep, draw.
Yep.
I might get clowned in the comments that they might have for keeping this hand. We'll see. In this tower,
stay out of the YouTube comments. Don't do it, man.
We'll have to disable comments for this video. Disable comments, please.
I'll play a Mutable as my land for turn, and I would like to cast a Spreading Seas,
Oh,
targeting your Urza's Tower.
Yeah.
I will draw a card. Carry on.
Okay.
Yep.
Urza's mine.
Oh, it's Natural Tron too.
Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play an island as my land for turn,
Of course.
and I will pass it over to you.
Draw.
Yep.
Play Power Plant.
Yep.
Card the big creator.
Card resolves.
I'd like to look at my sideboard real quick.
With the are you activating his ability?
Not right now.
Okay.
I'm just reviewing my sideboard.
Okay.
I will mine this card.
With that ability on the stack, I would like to flash into Sean's Tidebinder.
Yeah. Okay. It's now just a permanent with 3 loyalty counters.
Yep.
I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
Yeah.
Upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
I will play an island as my land for turn.
Yeah.
Move to the beginning of combat. I will attack you for 3.
Take 3.
17. I will pass the turn over to you.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw. It's a you.
Yep.
Play it. I'll besage you the Spreading Seas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You may search your library for a land.
Yeah, because it's my permanent that got destroyed. Yeah, I will. I will very gladly search for another basic land. Woohoo!
I'll then like to cast Worm Coil Engine.
Worm Coil Engine, eh?
Yes. Wormy boy.
Oh.
1 floating.
1 floating. Okay, just 2 seconds here.
Of course.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, Worm Coil Engine will resolve.
I'll pass the turn.
End of your turn, actually, I would like to channel an Odawara.
Okay.
I will return Worm Coil Engine back to your hand.
He's been bounced.
Untap.
Yep.
I'll keep draw.
Yep.
No Souls naming Merfolk.
Yes.
I will cast a Master of the Pearl Trident.
Yes.
Yeah. Combat, I will attack you for 4.
Take 4.
13. I will pass the turn over to you.
Upkeep. Untap. Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Play land for turn.
Yep.
Cast Ulamog. Cast Trigger.
With the trigger on the stack.
Yep.
Tidebinder.
I read to Sean's Tidebinder.
Yeah.
So.
It's just counter target triggered ability. And when you cast it, that's a trigger on the stack.
Yes. It's a cast trigger. I guess so. Ulamog is a 10/10.
Yep.
I will pass turn.
Untap.
Yep.
Keep draw.
Yep.
That's not what I need right now, deck.
Mutable.
Well, like, yeah, we'll play Mutable as my land for turn.
Yeah.
I'm just I have as many lands as you, and that's generally
Not
not the position I want to be in.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't blame me.
I think unfortunately all I have to do right now is pass. I can't attack into a 10/10 like this.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw. Go to combat.
Yep.
10.
Yep. I'll declare no blockers, and I exile the top 20 cards of my deck.
It has no text, remember? Does Tashana give it no text? Or
If an ability of an artifact, creature, planeswalker's counter, that permanent loses all abilities for as long as Tashana's time remains on the battlefield. Oh!
the only question is, does it not affect it because it wasn't on the battlefield when the ability was countered? So it doesn't see the permanent.
Yeah, 1 second, I'll ask that. Tidebinder and Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. My guess is that it would have countered the ability, but because the creature wasn't
On the
battlefield, it might not do anything.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, so 1 second here.
Yeah.
Tashana's
This is tricky.
Tidebinder, Ulamog. Oh, there we go. There's an MTG forums post on it, so.
Oh.
And apparently there's a video description as well. Ulamog's cast trigger is countered, then the Ulamog spell resolves. Ulamog enters with no abilities. Ulamog is a spell, not a permanent, when Tidebinder's ability resolves. Since Tidebinder's ability specifically mentions a permanent and not a spell, Ulamog should have all abilities as it resolves. Okay, so here.
So it does. So
It should have the exile effect.
Okay, so it's just Ulamog.
Welcome to I'm Dave, and this is my dude. Question comes to us from the True Stories collection, as in it actually happened at an event that I was actually
Oh my gosh.
instructable on the battle. So to answer this question, let's read the Shishana's Tidebinder ability. Tidebinder countered ability creature, but officially, while it's on the stack, Ulamog counts as a spell. Whereas because the Tishana's Tidebinder doesn't use qualifiers in that ability, it specifically refers to permanent on the battlefield, which is hinted at by the rest of the ability. Accordingly, because we did not counter an ability of a creature, we can say that Ulamog will still have its abilities once it gets on the
Okay,
ground.
so it does.
Okay.
I expect there are probably some viewers with.
Alright. So yeah,
okay.
I'll attack and Ulamog will trigger.
Yep. Okay. So I will declare no blockers. I will take 10, and I will exile 20 cards.
cards, yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Holy crap, a lot of 2-ofs.
18, 19, 20.
Mercy.
Yeah, of course. I'm kind of curious as well. I go to 10.
So your Cavern of Souls was the last thing you exiled here.
Yeah.
Okay. Two Svaloons, 2 Master of the Pearl Times, 2 Tide Shapers, 3 Vidalian Hexcatchers, 3 Svaloons, 3 Tishana's Tidebinder, no, 2 Tishana's, 1 Master, 1 Lord, 1 Deep Root, okay. And a Cavern.
Okay. Yep, those are all exiled.
Go to second main.
Yep.
I'll cast Max Sphere. Out of green.
Yep.
Draw card. One coil engine.
Yep, you got a worm coil.
And I will pass the turn.
Alright, then I will untap. Upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
Then move all this my land for turn. Lord of Atlantis.
Yes.
I have you at 13, correct?
Yes. As of right now.
10, 8, 12, 22, plus another 3 is 25. Gain 6. Means you go up to 19. But you can only block 1 creature. No, that doesn't work because you end up still gaining life in the end.
Yeah.
Because yeah, you block one of the 5/4s. You take 5. You take 4, 8, 12, 17. Right. So yeah, 4, 8, 12 plus 5, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wait, hold on. What am I doing wrong with the math? Something's not mathing. If I attack with everything, 5, 10. These are all 4/4s. So that's 12. 12 and 10. 22. 23, 24, 25. I also just played Immutable this turn,
Yes.
so I can't attack with everything anyways.
No.
If you blocked a 5/4, 4, 8, 12, and 5 is 17, plus 3 is 20, you would gain 6 up to 19. Okay, so technically I would have lethal if I had Immutable to turn earlier, but unfortunately I think this is going to be game 3.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to bounce back from that.
Ooh.
I had a couple very specific outs, but
Yeah.
could not find them.
All right. Game 3 it is.
Game 3. Okay. One of my outs was the next card I would have drawn. So, oh well.
So you'll be on the play?
I'd like to be, yeah. So.
You'll be on the play.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do.
Did you have a counter spell in your hand?
I had a Force Negation in my hand, yeah. So that's kind of why I was waiting for some other big spell, but it just never came. Instead, it was like Wormcoil Engine Ulamog.
Oh,
Like,
you
this always-
know. Yeah, no creature.
it always happens too. Every time I play against Tron, where like game one, it's like here's all like the Oblivion Stones,
Yeah.
the One Rings, the Karns, and I'm like, oh, shoot, like I wish I had counter spells instead of all this creature interaction. In
Yeah.
games two, it's like here's all these creatures. And I'm like, I wish I did
That's-
not have the Force of Negation.
That is the point. That's how Tron works in this matchup.
Yeah. So
Just to make your counter spells dead.
there we go.
Good luck.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you.
No, I got a mulligan.
Okay.
Okay. Just not enough stuff going on with that hand.
I might get clowned again, but we'll see. Yeah, I know I made a mistake in that last one. I had a second worm coil in my hand, and I opted not to cast it to keep up Warping Whale because I was afraid you'd go. Because my original thoughts were like you'd go, like you'd have a tie, not tie binder, the one that kicks and gives my thing an island.
Oh yeah.
So I was thinking you'd have that, which then would give your dudes island walk, and then you just kind of swing, so the
Yeah.
worm coil wouldn't do anything. But I was thinking I could use like the exile effect on it
Mhm.
to kill your the kicker
Yeah.
guy with the kicker on the stack, so it doesn't get the +1/+1 counter. But then you had Lord, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah.
It's a state based effect, so it
Yeah.
was just a mistake in general. But
There
that
was
was my thought process on that.
there was one I realized I could have done too. When you channeled the Beseiju, channeling is considered an activated ability, correct?
Yes.
So it could be Tidebindered, could it not?
Yeah, it can be tied binder.
Shoot. Okay, I could have done that.
I'm fairly certain it can be tied binder.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah.
my assumption is it's an activated ability.
Yeah. Well, how about this? Well, we'll play it out. If it comes up, then we'll deal
Google
with it.
it, yeah,
then we'll
exactly.
Google it. So, what a weird and wonderful card Tidebinder is.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's also new too, so
yeah. People are still working out some of the kinks.
Kinks,
with it,
yeah.
So,
exactly.
and 7. Oh, that's awful. We're down to 5.
Down to 5.
Yeah. This is where I'm glad we've already split.
Yeah.
So, no, just
No, I've never had a good track record against Merfolk playing Tron. I find you're too fast with and your interaction just makes it too much for my deck.
yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if you flood out a bit or
Oh yeah.
I hit my draws, obviously I'm just gonna be a one-sided game. But
Yeah.
I find most of the times I feel like Merfolk's fairly favored because Tashawn's Tidebinder is so good against my deck.
Yeah, Tidebinder's really good, and then just the 6 C's effects even too,
Yeah,
like between
exactly.
Tide Shapers,
And 4
Freddy
mains,
Thieves.
so.
It's very difficult to be like, oh, I'm going to assemble Tron. It's like we have
Tidebinders to counter your map activations.
yeah.
Seas to so. I feel like this isn't a good matchup, which is I'm happy to split it. But
Oh yeah. Hexcatcher is one of those new cards too, where like depending on when you top out and for what, it
Yeah,
becomes
for what.
so much more awkward as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Best 5 of my life.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. This is something. So 1. We're keeping these 2. Sorry.
Oh, keeping those 2. Okay.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5. I think is what we'll go for.
Sure.
We'll see how this goes.
Alrighty, take us away.
Yep. I will go Cavern of Souls naming Merfolk for a Dockhand. Over to you.
Draw.
Yep.
I'll play an Urza's Power Plant and pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
I will play an island.
Yep.
I will tap 2 for a Deep Root Pilgrimage.
Yep.
Combat.
Beginning of combat.
Yep, beginning of combat.
I'll just dismember your Dockhand.
Yep, Dockhand has been dismembered. You're at 16.
I've ripped him apart.
I will pass the turn over to you then.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
Urza's mine.
Yep.
Talisman of Resilience.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Interesting. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
Okay. I will play a Mutafault as my land for turn.
Sure.
I will. Yeah. I can't do that. I will pass the turn over to you.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep, draw.
Mm-hmm. Is this the Tron?
I'll play Forest.
Okay.
Cast the One Ring.
With the One Ring on the stack, I would like to flash in a Vidalian Hexcatcher.
Sure.
I will sacrifice Vidalian Hexcatcher to itself to counter it.
Yep. Pass the turn.
I will untap. Upkeep, draw.
Yep.
I would like to cast Spreading Seas, targeting your power plant, I guess. Draw a card.
Yep.
Land for turn.
Of course.
Over to you.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Play Blaststone as my land for turn.
Yep. Starts on 1, correct?
Correct.
There's a dice for you there. For the Blast Zone.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, just thought
was-
No worries, I saw it on the power plant. I'm like, that's not quite what we were hoping for here. So
Crown the Great Creator.
that one will resolve.
Minus.
Yep.
We'll grab Haywire Might.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll cast it.
Yep.
I'll pass the turn.
I will untap.
Yep.
Keep draw.
Yep.
Nuisance. Alright then. I will cast a Master of the Pearl Trident.
Yep.
I will animate the Mutavault. Combat, I will attack for 3 with Island Walk. At Karn, trigger, I make a token.
You do.
I will pass the turn over to you.
Draw.
Yep.
Beside you.
Okay.
One card in hand.
1 card in hand.
Oh, Wormcoil Engine.
You have a Wormcoil Engine.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
Yep.
Keep draw.
Yep.
Lord of Atlantis.
Sure.
Animate Mutavault.
Sure.
Beginning of combat.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all with Island Walk.
Yep. I'll take it.
6. I will pass the turn over. Oh, and I make a token, sorry.
Yep.
I will pass the turn over to you.
Draw.
Yep. I'm fully tapped out, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Somehow that island got flipped up.
So.
Yep.
Actually, just trying to think.
Yeah, no worries.
Chromatic Star?
Yep.
Green?
Yep.
Time per turn?
Yep.
Using the green floating?
Yep.
Blue and stone.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Untap.
Yep.
Keep draw.
Yep.
Yep.
Sure.
Haywire Might will exile the Spreading Seas so you can block. You will gain 2 life and go up to 8. This is all assuming this is how it goes.
Yeah. Still have a card in hand.
You still have a card in hand, so this is what I'm sorry, I just need to logic this out for a minute.
Of course.
If I attack with everything, that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, and 4 is 16. You're at 6. You will gain 6. Currently, you can't block anything. Let's assume you do block the Mutavault. You'll take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But you'll gain 6. Which means that I don't kill you. I think, annoyingly, I just have to pass the turn here. Yeah, over to you.
Yes. I guess I will exile this.
Yep.
Into...
Yep, you're at 8.
Yes. Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep.
Yep. You don't have Tron right now, correct? You have 2 power plants and a mine? Okay.
Yes. 2 power plants.
Mm-hmm. And you can blow up the world.
Yes. 1 card in hand.
1 card in hand.
Let's see here. Okay. I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
And you upkeep?
Upkeep.
Probably Oblivion Stone.
Okay. Yep.
I'll create 2 3/3s.
Yep.
Okay, so it's either a land or force negation.
Land for turn. Over to you. That's touch lifelink.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I know they're both pretty. It's just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good. Okay. The max star. Colors, crack.
Yep.
Out of green.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient Starts.
I will force negation that one.
Makes sense. Okay. Save no cards in hand.
No cards in hand.
Ready to go. Ready to go.
Chaz hands.
Yes. Card of the Creator.
Nah. Yep.
Carnival minus.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Thanks.
What do we want to do? Liquid metal coating.
Mm-hmm.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, for turn. Can't really attack, so over to you.
Yeah. Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
Yep.
Interesting. Liquid metal coating.
Yep.
Mutable.
Yep.
Plus.
Yep. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yes. Non-mutable.
Over to you.
Draw. Mutable. Non-sun music.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't really matter. Stone Scrying.
Go find that Tron land.
Yes. Yeah, I think the Mall of 5 is what did you in.
Yeah. Then I think.
Oh, the 2 lands back to back didn't help, but
Oh yeah, no.
I feel like the Mall of 5 was the real thing.
Yeah, you're good. No, I mean, I did what I could, and like the starting hand I had wasn't terrible. Like I had the what was it? I had the Dock Hand, the Spreading Seas, and I think the Master of the Pearl Trident with 2 lands.
Okay,
So
that's
like
not bad.
it's
What did you put back?
Master of the Pearl Trident land.
Okay.
Actually, no, I kept the Hexcatcher I think over the Master, but either way.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll concede there. So,
Good games.
yeah, good games. So, if I may ask,
Of course.
why weren't you swinging with the Worm Coil tokens?
I just wanted to play it safe. I wanted to. I knew like I was going to use Karn as my win condition,
Mm-hmm.
and I was gonna say, well, you have a bunch of Mutavaults, like you could, top deck a Lord or something like that.
Yeah.
And the Lord double Mutavault will kind of.
It will, but
So.
yeah, I guess with the Hexcatcher, I could take them out. I'm just thinking though, like if you swung in, that would put you The one with the lifelink would start putting you at 11 life or higher.
Yeah, and I was considering just swinging with the life linker, but I really wanted my Karn. Like, I wanted to use Karn as my win condition and not
Yeah.
combat damage as my win condition because you were like 16 or 19 or something like that. Or maybe even, no, you're at 20.
Yeah, I
So,
didn't get hit. So
it would be a long road to trying to kill you with a 3/3 life linker.
yeah,
And I was hoping to ride Karn out because I can get Karn to grab like Liquimental Clothing to kill your lands. I could grab, my Cityscape Leveler to kill your permanents if you ever get there.
yeah,
I have another Worm Coil engine. Snaring Bridge, worst comes to worst, so I don't even need the life at that point. I had Snaring Bridge. The only way I think you would have it now is find Auto War to bounce my bridge.
yeah,
So I knew Karn was like almost a surefire way to victory. I just needed to make sure he didn't die, so I decided to mitigate any risk and not swing.
yeah.
You know,
No, that's fair then.
I guess 3
Okay.
life's 3 life, but
Yeah.
I'm not winning that way, and I don't think 3 life, or probably 6 life over there.
Yeah.
I'd rather keep my Karn around.
No, fair enough.
When I don't have Tron yet, and my only other card in my hand at the time is Ulamog. So, and
Yeah.
But no, like I said, I was considering it for a little bit there, just swinging with the life linker. But well, good games. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, thank you. Same to you.